It is 7:15. Today's Newspoll suggests Labor's, Labor's misogynist attack on Tony Abbott's character has worked. Voter support has fallen to its lowest level since he became opposition leader 3 years ago. Just 27% are satisfied with the way Mr Abbott is doing his job, while the highest number on record, 63%, are dissatisfied with his performance. Julia Gillard maintains her 2-month lead as preferred Prime Minister, 46% to 32%. And despite Mr Abbott's troubles, the coalition is ahead on the two-party preferred vote. Well, 7 News political correspondent Alex Hart is in Canberra. Alex, good morning to you. Oh my goodness, is Mr Abbott's position as leader safe? Surely there's now rumblings for change.
Well, Mel, when you consider the point at which other opposition leaders have been dumped, you'd have to say no. His dissatisfaction rating today at 63%, up 5% in just 2 weeks, is the worst we've seen from an opposition leader since Alexander Downer scored 65% just a few weeks before he was replaced with John Howard back in the mid-90s. And it's higher than the worst results we've seen from opposition leaders who have been replaced more recently. Malcolm Turnbull at 58%, Kim Beazley at 61%, Simon Crean at 62%. So historically, at least, you'd have to say a leader in Tony Abbott's position would be gone. But his saving grace for some time has been the health of the coalition's primary vote. Today, it's up again 2% to 43%, giving the coalition a slight lead over Labor in the two-party preferred stakes. Now, the theory has been, for the past few weeks at least, that Tony Abbott's personal ratings have been dragging down that primary vote. So his colleagues will be pleased that there has been some overall improvement despite his pretty disastrous result today. But no doubt there'll be some thinking too how much better their position could be if they had a leader who was a little bit more popular.
That's what I was going to ask you, because it almost seems to make it worse. If the party is doing so well and he's doing so bad, you've got to wonder how much better they could be. Where do we go from here? Do you think the government will now be tempted to call an early election?
Certainly I do think they will be, especially if they can get back level with the coalition in the two-party preferred stakes, perhaps even eke ahead. Tony Abbott's recovery strategy will rely upon him repositioning himself in the new year, in the election year, as a more positive leader, someone with some vision, some ideas and some policy. So if the government does decide to go early, it would give him less time, I guess, to rebrand himself and then capitalise, give Labor a chance to capitalise on his unpopularity. So don't discount the possibility that we will be going to the polls early, possibly as early as March. Mel?
Wow, March. All right. Alex, thanks very much. Good to talk to you. Here's Nat.